Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda
Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dandvatitam Gaganasadusham Tattvamasyadiraksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trivanarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yes, Nityanand, all of you.
Nityananda, everyone.
And just we had the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading today. And whenever Devi comes, he just gives and gives. So with this, and Sanji, whenever you get a chance to receive the blessings from Devi, do not miss it. All right. So with this high energy that we are in, let's get ready to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. As today we are manifesting the power of Lagima. reducing the size of the object. So you can choose any of the powers. Actually, we can start with the simple power. Reducing the size of the object which is close to you. You can take a small object so that you can place that object to on the app which is on the phone. So you can measure the weight of the object, or if you have the weighing scale, yes, right. So you can note the size of the object. You can mark the size of the object. Will be increasing the size of the object. So take any object and mark the size of the object. This is going to be your initial measurement.
If you have a measuring tape or a ruler, you can use that. Otherwise, you can just take a piece of paper and a pencil and just draw the outline of the object.
Yes.
For example, if you're manifesting this power with a coin, you can easily draw around the coin and then you can see the difference in size. We have seen participants manifest this power even with a bottle cap. So it can be as simple as that. Select the object that you want to manifest this power on and take the preliminary measurement. Make sure you use the same measurement in the second step where you are comparing the before and after for consistency in the measurement process.
So now let's get ready. You can sit with your head, neck, spine in a straight line. You can close your eyes as well. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. His energy flowing through you and filling your whole body with his energy. Now bring your awareness to the third eye. And let's start chanting Mahavakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. As you keep vibrating with the Mahavakya, with a deep feeling connection with Bhagavan, let's enter into this manifestation. Declare the size of the object to change. Your individual will has the power when it aligns with Paramashiva as well. You can manifest this power. So with strong declaration, let's manifest this power.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda.
Yes, you can now settle down and take the second measurement of the object on which you have manifested this power now. Compare the scale of the object before and after, and let us know by how much the size of the object has increased. Just take a few moments for the measurement and then share your experiences here in the Zoom chat.
So once you have shared the revelations, let us know what was the comparison. You can compare it with the initial measurement with of the size of the object. And let us know how was your experience, whether you have increased, what was the increase, and if you even if you have decreased, let us know. All right. So while you are sharing, let us move to the next session.
Yes, we're going to enter the next jnana of the day, which is going to be on the signs of surrender. So let us sit with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line and listen deeply as Swamiji is sharing about the signs of surrender.
Teach them unclutching. Not really. And that fellow will be struggling and he will become schizophrenia and suffer forever. Then at the end of the day he will understand surrender is the right thing. Now till he understands what to do. Unclutching and all will not directly lead you to enlightenment. You may think, no, I am in a different mood, I am talking. I am telling you the exact truth. Sometimes rarely I feel like telling the truth as it is, I am telling that's all. Really. Whenever any thought comes, just surrender it to the source. You see, the source is God. Nothing else can, nothing can come out other than the God. He is the source. So drop it to the source. Disregard and drop it to the source constantly. But unclutching, you will become more egoistic. You will think, I am doing big guy. I am a big guy. Drop yourself into the Ganga. If you are a big guy, then what else? There are so many hills from where you can drop yourself into the Ganga. Now all big guys should be dropped into Ganga only. Just disrespect the anger. Disrespect the anger and surrender to Ganga. Surrender to that source. Yes. The devotion towards Master also leads to surrender. Surrender the devotion also. Know very clearly your devotion is foolishness. Really, disrespect your devotion also. Disregard your devotion also. That is also foolishness. Arrogant. I have seen so many fellows showing devotion. Fake. And especially after this scandal, I know the value of the devotion. All talks. Fellows have disappeared. Not only ordinary way, the dogs, when they run, they don't run normally. They do 1, 2 and bark and run. So I have seen all kinds of devotees Running, not devotees actually, ex-devotees, running, doing 1, 2, 3 and running. The dogs has the ability of vomiting. In a unique way, they will vomit. So, I have seen people doing 1, 2, 3, vomiting and running. So, all their devotion is foolishness. Disregard your devotion also. Only thing, drop everything at your source, at the source from which it is coming out. See, these are all the pure truths I am uttering. And if you want to catch it. Sharada, whenever she goes to Varanasi, she will not initiate people. Whenever I go to Varanasi only, I tell all the truth and initiate people. All, whether that Kashi or Uttarakashi, I initiate people. So, honest truth as it is. Establish yourself in surrender. That's the only way. Just be in the mood of, constantly cherish the mood of surrender. There's a beautiful book in the Christian theology, Practicing the Presence of God. Any of you have read that book? It's a very powerful book. You guys should read it. Thomas Kempis, great mystic. Out of intellectual ideas you can create organization, but out of this surrender idea only you can create enlightenment. With the surrender idea you can't create organization. You can create only enlightenment. You can't sell this idea, you see. But unclutching can be nicely packaged and sold. So I don't need to sell anything to you guys. Already you guys gave a lot of money to me. I can tell you guys the truth as it is. That's why I'm telling. That's what I'm saying. Spontaneous disappearance happens only when you have tremendous regard for surrender philosophy. See, the tremendous regard for surrender philosophy makes many of your non-mechanical parts of the brain alive and copes up your system for higher experiences. That is when the withering away of the will happens. Not before that. Not even accepting with anger or anything, not even having the idea of acceptance. 5 days before, I got hurt in the hand. I did not even know. Yesterday, Brahmaswarupa noted down and told me, what is this, Swamiji? It was a very strong, deep wound. I don't know. I did not even know how it got, where it happened, nothing. I didn't even know, only he found out and told me. Then he started inquiring, Swamiji, you will not have pain or you will not know about your body and all that. Then I started thinking, okay, this is the way it is. And it is there. And that also yesterday I found out because I wore the cloth yesterday, our hands are seen. The idea of pain, nothing exists. It's not that I am without awareness. I am with awareness only. I am moving, talking. And the wound shows very clearly there was a bleeding. There would have been a bleeding. Establish in the surrendering mood, and the joy of sadhana you will experience. See, sadhana itself should be joy, only then you will do it. Otherwise, how much you will tightening the screw, how much you will do? That's what I said, you are screwed. People are unhappy about it when I say the truth. You don't need to surrender to some person or image or anything, to the source. That brings a lot of joy and tremendous lubrication in your nervous system. Otherwise, you will have thousands of problems. Why that fellow is levitating, I am not levitating. Now, all this nonsense will be there. The sadhana people will create so much complication and they will always get into trouble. I am afraid of these sadhakas because they will create a lot of trouble, nuisance. Never ever have friendship with the people who do sadhana. No, really. No, they will create some problem for you. Either they will compare their sadhana with you or they will compare your sadhana with them and they will put you in mess. They will torture you. Be with people who are more loving, simple, joyful, playful, who are not bothered about the sadhana, foolish nonsense. No, really. Otherwise, all the fellows who are too much sadhana, no, they will put you in trouble. Go and talk to them 10 minutes, they will put you in depression. Either they will compare their sadhana with you, saying that, oh, I do this, you don't do anything, you are fool, and you are with the wrong guru, and all this. Or they will see your sadhana, oh, you do this, I don't do anything, and they will raise your ego and put you in hell. In some way, they will put you in nonsense. Ramakrishna says very beautifully, the Sattvika sadhaka will sit inside the mosquito curtain and do what he needs to do, will never talk about it to anybody else. See, the other day I was telling about you can talk about your experience. That is totally different. Talking about your sadhana is different. You understand? Talking about experience is what you feel, the joy overflowing, verbalizing it. That is different. And talking about your sadhana, I do this 1008 times, I count and I roll on the ground. Who cares whether you wash your butt or not? No, these fellows go on talking about it too. No, I do this sadhana, I do this kriya, that kriya. I blow this nose 20 times, that nose 20 times. And this mahamudra, that kriya. Egoistic idiots. Finally, what happens? An anti-effect happens. Sadhana is supposed to lead you to enlightenment, and the anti-effect will happen. Anti-effect means what? Clash. Not only they will put you in depression. You see anybody puts you in depression within 10 minutes is a great sadhaka. No, really. He will be a great sadhaka. Go and talk to them and find out in 10 minutes they will put you in depression. Nonsense. It is better to be with the people who dance in clubs, bars and eat and drink and go and sleep and do their life. They will be much better company than these so-called sadhakas who blow their nose 20 times, go around do something, some foolish things. Because at least these bar goers, they won't put you in depression. No, really. These guys will put you in depression. I am telling you all the truth as it is. Very practically. No, I never saw any fellow a drunkard or a bar goer putting others in depression. Either if you give company, he will drink with you. If you don't like, he will go and drink by himself and he will be by himself. But see these sadhakas, they will catch you and talk to you and put you in depression. Even if you don't want to talk, they will sit and brag about their necklace and just like bragging about these jewels and cloth only. It's a kind of a bragging. And they will see to it you are in depression. Till then they won't feel satisfied, settled. See, even this mantra japa, you should not repeat with like a sadhana. You should put it like a ring on your vocal cord. So where a sound is coming, air gets converted into words. Just you should place it like a ring, and you should feel like there is a ring. For example, if you get a mantra Shiva Shiva, something like that, Namah Shivaya or Namo Narayana, you should feel that mantra is there like a ring. Any air goes through, it goes through that ring. So any air comes out will have the paint smell of that ring, that mantra. Means again surrender only. And go in the other road. Don't go in the same road. Because they will catch you and put you in depression. What will you do? Poor fellow. They will give you all tall talks. Even the surrendering, I don't even call it as a sadhana. It's like a joy of relaxation. Joy of restful awareness. What is she's telling? Yes, that's what. See, whatever you think, from where that all your idea, energy, intelligence, that I exist, all of you feel that I exist now. From where you feel that, give it to that same thing. That's all. To that same space or place or whatever it is. See, there is something from which you feel I exist. I have to eat, I have to walk, I am standing, I am this body. You have that now. So from which that comes out, give it to the same back. That's all. Something is responsible why you are able to see all this. Is it not? Something is responsible why you are able to hear all this. So give it back to that same. Even as a concept, you give it back to that same is enough. Because you can't do more than concept. You are a concept. So as a concept, you give it back to them, that's enough. You are nothing more than a concept. The big problem is few chaos created out of few junk. Different junks when it becomes chaos. See, opposite that pigs sheds are there, you see. Near that 4 or 5 pigs are rolling on sea. In the daytime you should have seen. Tomorrow morning don't miss that. There is so much junk and 4 or 5 pigs are rolling around. Take photograph of that. Exactly that's what you. Put it in the website. No, really. See that? Did you see that? That 4 or 5 small huts are there for that pigs, you see. They grow pigs. And that junk will be there. Lot of junk and they will be rolling. That small pigs they will be rolling. That's what exactly. Nothing else. I think constantly surrounding your thought will exude the love. You will start exuding. That will always means that does not mean that they are living around me. My living around me does not mean they became enlightened. It's all they have to what to say that surrender. Without surrender, living around me is not physically living around me is not a too big thing. There are 200 dogs in Bidhi Ashram living with me. They are there more than 8 years and they are more senior to anybody. What to do? No, they are senior than everybody. Again, see, he's asking technique for surrendering. No. See, as I said, understand these 2 words. Anything comes up, idea, thought, disregard, disrespect, and put it to the source. Let it go to the source. I am not interested. That's enough. Don't ask more words, then you will create technique out of it. Just grasp this many words, less words, Go with it. When there are more words, you will create technique out of it. Sit straight, close your nose, blow it 10 times. Then air will come through other side. We can call Kriya. Sit in front of the people who do Kriya, tell 20 times. This is our sadhana. Teased. What are you doing? Kriya. There is no such thing as taken advantage of. What do you have to be taken advantage of? Whatever you are having is just that junk. Tomorrow morning they will show you. What is there to be taken advantage of in that junk? There is nothing worthy to be taken advantage of. And nobody is waiting to take advantage of you. Who is there? Who cares? I don't understand complacence means. It's okay. Even if they take it for granted, what is the wrong? You are not that big that nobody should take you for granted and all that. We'll tell all our devotees to frame the picture of that pig hut and keep it in their bedroom. I am that. Put a board and remember that's all, nothing more. Why do you think of yourself too much? See, only when you become nothing, your problems will become nothing. As long as you think you are a big guy, your problems will look big. What is there? I tell you, establishing in surrender will make your whole bio-memory sweet. If I tell about the results, then you will start thinking about results. That's another one problem. Teaching spirituality is the most difficult job. Sometimes you need to inspire them with fear, greed. Sometimes you need to tell the truth as it is. When you tell the truth as it is, nobody wants to practice. Leave it. Tell it with little fear and greed, they catch only the fear greed part. They don't leave it. Wah. Wah. So today this is the message. Wah. Any sadhana, any meditation, any practice, wah. That is the initiation today. Vaya mantra. Really, I am telling you. See, when you walk, suddenly enlightenment should happen to you and you should not bother about it and continue your walking. That's the life. And Guru should tell, oh God, you became enlightened. Oh, that's okay. What is there, Swamiji? Anything else? You should ask. No, that is the way life should be. Okay, what next? That there is a beautiful story in the Upanishad. This Guru tells the disciple to take 4 cows and get into the forest and come back after it becomes 1,000 cows. That guy, see, 4 cow to become 1,000 cows naturally takes at least 10 years. Satyagama Japala. Japala. Anyhow, Satyagama is nickname. It's not original name. The Guru gives that name as Satyagama because this fellow tells the truth. See, his mother was prostitute. Temple prostitute. Sorry, court prostitute. So he doesn't know the father's name. So Guru asks, what's your father's name? He says, I don't know. My mother told me that she's a court prostitute and somebody made her pregnant. She doesn't know. So this is what my mother told me to tell you. When the master listens to, oh, honest and truthful, you are more than Brahmana. So he gives the name Satyagama to him. Japala is mother's name. So mother's name being used as a surname and the initial is a tradition from Vedic tradition. It's not new thing. It's a tradition. So mother's name is Japala. Then now I think Japali, it becomes Japala when this guy uses. That's a thing. Anyhow, this guy 10 years sitting in the forest, not using human language, just being with the animals, and he practically forgot to think. The will withered away. Only one idea was there. When it becomes 1,000, I have to go back to the master. Nothing else. Everything dropped. And he became established in surrender. Volume. Little more. I think sound seems very less. அப்பா சாப்பாடு ரெடியானு சொல்லு. இங்கே கொடுத்துடலாமா? இல்லை கையில் எடுத்துன்னு வரணுமா? எவ்வளோ நேரம் ஆகும்? ஓகே. ஸோ தூக்கிட்டு வரும்போவா? ஆல்ரெடி எங்கே சர்வ் பண்ண போகிறா? They can go on. This guy, this Japala, he sits for 10 years and he forgot to even think. What about counting? So when the number crossed 100,000, he doesn't know. He is just happily sitting and taking care of them, and that's all. The cow comes and tells him, hey, we became 1,000, come on, let's go back to the master. We want to be with the master. This guy says, oh, that is it so? Okay, let's go back. When he comes to the master sees and is so joyful. He says, wow, 1,001 cows are coming. He counts him also as cow. He becomes so silent. Then he comes and falls at the feet of the master. Master says, you became enlightened. Then Japala says, okay, master, what next?
It is like the Panchabhutas initiating in the forest.
See, Panchabhutas initiating means when he completely surrender, they all become gurus, that's all. It's not that they appear and, oh my son, I give you the mantra, you meditate and all that, not that. No sadhana. See, even he doesn't know he became enlightened, and enlightenment comes on the way, and he says, okay, what next? That's the only way people become enlightened, like a Bhatmabhava. See, this Bhatmabhava fellow became enlightened just by washing clothes of Shankara. Shankara's cloth washing. Shankara's washerman, that's all. So sincerely that fellow used to do, he became enlightened. One day that fellow has gone on the other side of the river to wash the clothes. And all these big talks are going on, all sadhakas blowing their nose and dash. And all the great sadhakas are going on, and all big Vedanta talks are going on. And that poor fellow is washing the clothes there, that side. And all the big talks, this guy stood up to go and take bath. And Bhatmabala was standing there, that side, and washing the clothes. These 2-3 guys are telling that, see, this fellow missed Sureshwaracharya only. That fellow is the intellectual, Mandana Mishra. See, that fellow never sits and listens to all these great truths and spiritual things. Mandara Mishra, that fellow is responsible for spoiling the whole Advaita in South India. He is Acharya of Sringeri Math. That is why the whole South Indian Advaita became ritualistic. Real ritualistic also okay, nothing wrong. Foolish ritualistic. Anyhow, this guy says, oh, that fellow is fool and he doesn't listen. And nothing, he is not a sadhaka. Then Shankara laughs and says, hey Atmavada, come. He calls him by the name. Atmavada is not the name, some other name I forgot. He calls him by the name. That fellow, he just turns and in that excitement master called, he doesn't even remember he's the other side of the river. He just runs over on the river. And wherever he puts the feet, the Bhatma, the lotus raises and holds him. The nature holds him. When he came back and fell at the feet of Shankara and asked, Master, tell me what I should do. Did you call me? Then all the other fellows who saw that rows of lotus happened, they were shocked. And then Shankara says, no, I didn't call you for telling anything. I called you to tell something for these fellows, not for you. I want to tell something for these fellows, that's why I called you, not for you. Then he gives the name Bhatmavada. So he doesn't even know he became enlightened. And he is enlightened. Enlightened washerman. See? What a luxury to have. Osho had like that. All these 10-12 fellows who are taking care of him were enlightened. One Mahaprem Shunyo, one Manisha, one Devagit, all 10-12 fellows he trained and worked with them for 3-4 years and made them enlightened and kept them as crew. Till last moment, only that 10-12 people were serving him. He will never talk, he will just sit. His dentist Devakit, he will go on pen down as if Osho is talking. On exactly the same slang, grammar, exactly the same way he will write. Osho will tell, alright, I finished dictation, now go. There is a book called Glimpses of the Golden Childhood. And if you have read that book was written like that only. Devakit was working on his teeth and he was dictative. And people with him, juicy people. Maharshi made a big mission, but all dull people. There is no juicy people.
Intellectuals.
Huh?
They were intellectual.
The juicy people were all with Osho. He himself is a juicy guy. So, even with JK, all dull fellows. Tamil Nadu Brahmins. Really. He himself is a Tamil Brahmin, J. Krishnamurti. So his first surname? No. Born in Andhra, but a Tamil Brahmin. Tamilian, actually. Family is a Tamilian guy. Andhra means an important thing, they will have a name like a rhyme. If it's a small name like a Jittu Krishnamurti means Tamilian. Otherwise it will be Jittu Vadavengada Subramanya Srivanarayana Sri Venkadesa Srinivasa Krishnamurti. That's a very little end. Andhra Brahmins will have like a rhymes, like my name. Any of you guys know my name? It's a long name. Paramahamsa Parivarajagacharya Satchidananda Pranavaswarupa Srotriya Brahmanishta Jagadguru Nityananda Purindra Saraswati Bhagavat Padacharya. Like that only. Even if I repeat once more, I will make some mistake.
last name, you should see the visiting card and tell. 1 minute, I'll check and tell.
Now we have forgotten that. We have to add one more doctor. Arpana, you told them to get her clothes? You told her? Huh? Tell them to be ready with the dress by the time I reach Bangalore. Even that being aware of all the movements of the body and all also will put you into the surrender, the deep surrender. You will understand you can't be aware. Try, go on, try. Your mind will realize it's like a hitting on the Ganga, hitting on the Himalayas. Then your head will become tired and fall. The essence of being with the Master, what you know, like these few moments where I tell the truth as it is. Now you guys have got the fruit of Himalayatra. Understanding that establishing in the surrender is life. All other things are like a... That's all. This is essence. Catch it and live. That can be a helpful lubrication for surrender. Tomorrow, in Gangotri, we will have.
So actually you said mother. I think mother's initial was very rich. Now it's become father's initial. So I don't know what's else.
And what I am saying, this was there in Vedic tradition, mother's part also. Afterwards, in the Puranic period, like Manu's time, it became fathers. Originally, we are matriarchal society. Then Manu's time only we became patriarchal. That's what all these happened after Manu. Before that we are matriarchal. There was no marriage. She decides with whom she wants child. So mother's name only is the identity for you. Only when the Manu created the marriage idea, it becomes father, patriarchal. Teach some unclutching. No, really? And that fellow will be struggling and he will become schizophrenia and suffer forever. Then at the end of the day, he will understand surrender is the right thing. Now, till he understands what to do. Unclutching and all will not directly lead you to enlightenment. You may think, no, I am in a different mood, I am talking. I am telling you the exact truth.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nityananda.
Yes, Nityananda, all of you. So the science of surrender. So with this, we'll be finishing day 8 of Paramashivoham Level 1. And tomorrow again, we'll be back with another exciting sessions. Tomorrow will be Bhakti Spurana, flowering of energy. And so now let's bring our hands in Namaskar Mudra and finish with the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nityananda Paramashra Padukar Paramastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nityanandam.
Nityanandam.